Hello, my name is Paul Anderson, and today I'm giving an informative speech over the poor living conditions of the Caribbean nation Haiti. The specific purpose for this speech is to give an idea to uh, people in the United States what living in a third world country is like. Uh, so imagine waking up one day, uh, not knowing if you're going to eat, not knowing where your next drink of clean water will come from, having no money and just the clothes on your back, no home, no family, and no job. That's the unfortunate reality for millions of Haitians. Um, I've been to Haiti twice, and I've done a lot of extensive research for many projects on the living conditions of the people there, what the jobs are, and the orphan issues that they have. Um, in this speech, we'll be going over how the earthquakes impacted the uh, the living conditions, the poverty that millions face in Haiti, and the health conditions that the people, the citizens of Haiti, live in. First, the earthquake's impact. The infrastructure is already terrible in Haiti. They use cement for all of their buildings, and they're mostly square, so they're not the most structurally sound. And when the 7.0 magnitude earthquake occurred in 2010, a lot of their buildings were destroyed, and it left millions homeless. 222,000 estimated people died in that earthquake, which before the earthquake in 2007, it was estimated there were 380,000 orphans in Haiti. And after post earthquake, there are now an estimated 1 million orphans. So that's a serious issue, as you can tell. The United States and various other organizations and countries sent an estimated 13.5 billion in aid to Haiti to help with their recovery and help these displaced people get back on their feet. Unfortunately, due to a very corrupt government, the people never saw much of that money, and the conditions are still very bad to this day. The earthquake also hurt an already struggling economy and just made the citizens even more poor than they already were. Poverty is a huge issue in Haiti. They're the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Uh, the national income per person is $600. 78% of the population live on less than $2 a day, and 54% of the population live on less than $1 a day. There's not a lot of jobs or good jobs available, mostly just labor. You go to the market and see if anyone needs help. But some women and orphans at various orphanages can raise a little bit of money by carving these pots. I got these on one of my trips down there. So they don't make a lot from that, but it helps, and it's a good way for the children to make a little bit of money to help planning for the future. Um, with the nation being so poor, there's no public water or sewage lines. More than 50% of the nation lack access to clean water. The sewage is just dumped outside the houses or into canals throughout the cities, and the disease that's caused from that is terrible and a lot of sickness. And then the life expectancy and the healthcare of Haiti. There's really no pharmaceutical drugs down there. There's just no market for it. They don't have the doctors, the physicians, the hospitals, and what hospitals they do have aren't very good. The United States actually provides about 50% of the nation's healthcare in total, but it's just basic stuff, nothing like what we have in America. Like I said previously, there's an estimated 1 million orphans, and some of them live in orphanages, but a lot of them just live on the streets with nothing, and they just try and survive day by day. Uh, General hygiene is very poor too. No one cares about really washing their hands or bathing or trying to be sanitary. Um, Only 1 in 5 people in Haiti have access to a toilet, which is awful compared to what we have in the United States. The life expectancy is 62 years, uh, which in comparison in the United States, our life expectancy is 78 years. So that's a pretty dramatic difference. Um, 80 of every 1,000 kids born never see their first birthday. So you can just tell by that figure alone how poor sanitation and health is, especially for young children and babies, which leads to that high infant mortality rate. Um, in summary, Haiti's a struggling country, and the 2010 earthquake definitely didn't help any way. Uh, the earthquake, the poverty, and the healthcare all lived at very terrible living conditions. Um, Thank you.